Imagine a future where Africa feeds itself fully, sustainably, and profitably, where juicy red tomatoes are grown not on sprawling fields but in compact, shining towers, where fresh, crisp lettuce grows inside a Lagos supermarket harvested just moments before you buy it, where vertical farms flourish in the very heart of the city powered by solar, watered by data, and run by brilliant African minds. That future is no longer a distant dream. It's here. It's now. It's called vertical farming, and it's creating a green gold rush across the continent, an opportunity so immense it will redefine wealth and wellness for generations to come. Forget everything you thought you knew about traditional farming. Africa is on the verge of unlocking its next multi-billion-dollar industry, and this time it's growing up, not out. Vertical farming is a revolutionary approach to agriculture. It uses significantly less land, a fraction of the water, and absolutely zero pesticides, all while producing up to 10 times the yield of conventional methods. And here's the kicker, the part that makes this a game changer for the continent. It thrives in dense urban centers where the demand is highest. It's infinitely scalable through technology, meaning one small container farm can grow into a nationwide network, and most importantly, it's investor-ready, right now. From the bustling streets of Nairobi to the vibrant markets of Lagos, from the innovative hub of Kigali to the coastal metropolis of Accra, entrepreneurs are already turning shipping containers, empty warehouses, and unused rooftops into high-tech food factories. They are building the future of food, but they can't do it alone. They need capital, they need strategic partnerships. They need you, the diaspora, with the knowledge, the networks, and the remittance power to help build Africa's food independence from the ground up. Let's break down the problem and the powerful solution we have at our fingertips. Today, food insecurity affects over 250 million Africans. That's a staggering number. Climate change is shrinking the amount of usable, arable land, making traditional farming more unpredictable and challenging every single year. At the same time, rural farming is struggling to attract the next generation as young people flock to cities for new opportunities. This rapid urbanization is outpacing the food supply, creating a dangerous dependency on expensive and often low-quality imports. This is where vertical farming steps in as a powerful, elegant solution. It slashes land use by an incredible 90%. Imagine growing the equivalent of a 10-acre farm in a space the size of a tennis court. It reduces water usage by up to 95%, a critical advantage in a continent facing increasing water scarcity. It allows for food to be grown year-round, completely unaffected by droughts, floods, or soil degradation. And most importantly, it's not a charity project. It's profitable, sustainable, and creates high-skilled jobs right in the heart of our cities. This is how we solve a critical social issue with a powerful economic engine. So how can you, as a member of the diaspora, get involved and be part of this green revolution? The pathways to investment are more accessible than you might think. First, consider angel and equity investing. There are already incredible African agri-startups on the ground, scaling their vertical farms and securing contracts with major retailers. They need partners like you to inject capital and expertise to help them expand. You could become a part owner of the next major food brand in Africa. Second, you could franchise a vertical farm. Companies are developing turnkey systems, like a farm in a box, that you can use your diaspora capital to set up in your home city or country. It's a way to own a business with a proven model and brand support, creating jobs and fresh food for your community. Third, think about export-focused farming. The global demand for high-quality, traceable, and sustainably grown produce is massive. You could finance a vertical farm that grows premium herbs, berries, or leafy greens specifically for lucrative markets in Europe and the Gulf. Africa can become a premier source of high-value agricultural exports with you at the helm. Fourth, you can help build agritech hubs. The technology is only as good as the people who run it. You can support or establish training centers that focus on vertical farming education. This creates a pipeline of skilled workers and innovators, building an entire ecosystem around this new industry and ensuring its long-term success. And fifth, if you want to start small, you can join crowdfunding platforms. There are amazing platforms emerging that allow you to invest in specific agricultural projects with as little as $50 or $100. It's a fantastic way to dip your toes in the water, learn the industry, and see a direct return on your investment while supporting a farmer on the continent. This isn't just theory. Success stories are already blooming across Africa. In Ghana, a female-founded vertical farming startup that began with just one container now supplies fresh produce to over 15 major supermarkets in Accra. In Kenya, an urban farm runs entirely on solar power, employing 25 young people and providing nutritious food to thousands. And in Nigeria, diaspora-backed farms are growing high-value produce for Dubai's demanding market, combining local ingenuity with a global strategy. An investor from the UK visited his site, seeing firsthand the impact of his capital smiles, fresh produce, and data-driven dashboards proving the model works. These are the stories of a new Africa, an Africa that is innovative, self-sufficient, and globally competitive. This is why we call it Africa's green gold. This isn't just about farming. This is a paradigm shift. It's a chance for Africa to lead the world in sustainability, agricultural technology, and food sovereignty. It is an opportunity to own the entire supply chain from seed to sale, not just be a source of raw materials. It's about building generational wealth that stays on the continent, creating a virtuous cycle of growth and prosperity. If you are in the diaspora, this is your call to action. This is your opportunity to own land without owning acres. To build Africa's food future, one container at a time. This is your chance to turn purpose into profit and profit into progress. Join the vertical farming revolution. Build wealth where your roots are. Don't just send money home, send investment home. Invest in the businesses and ideas that are building the Africa we all want to see. To get started, I encourage you to seek out more information. A great resource is the Africa on Sale, the Diaspora Playbook, which offers guides on how to navigate these investment opportunities. And always remember, buy and think Africa, because true economic freedom begins with food. The seeds of the future are being planted today, not in the soil, but in the sky. Be a part of it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on building the future of Africa.